Hi, Stonehenge is now available on Barnes& Noble. You can order it by van, or you can go online and you find it in barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com, target.com. Outside of the United States, you can find it online on amazon.com, Canada, UK, France, Germany, Japan. On Amazon.com, I set up a blog in which I update every day about my work. I can take questions and I can answer by that. But today I want to talk about the fifth episode of the saga, the Bible Code, as announced already at the end of Stonehenge. Bible Code is a very intriguing episode. I don't know if you know something about Bible Code. It was discovered in Israel in the 90s from two Israeli scientists, and they were able to foresee in some way the future by the code. And there was a journalist, Michael Drosnin of New York, who wrote two bestsellers books, the Bible Code, about the Bible Code, and there are very many intriguing stories. Michael Drosnin, in his book, he says that they have a partial code, but they don't have the key to unveil the code. And so I bought the software by internet. I studied for 4 months. I don't want to say I found the key, but I know how the code works. So the story unfolds like in the very beginning we see the Pope in the Vatican that he received a kind of videotape, but it's not a videotape. It's I don't know how you say to define, because it's not something real. Anyway, he received a device by which he can see a vision in the room of something it never happened, but in the vision it's him and his team of cardinals talking about something that it never happened. But their voices and their forms are in hologram. They are in a like hologram, are real. So it's scared, and after together with the hologram, they have a cassette. They play the cassette, and they hear the voice who says, "I'm Pope. I'm your guardian angel. Watch out, because the Bible Code is ready to be unfolded." And the Pope is confused because something is wrong. At the same time, in the White House in the United States of Washington, the President of the United States received the leader of the CIA, and he brings in the same device. And the same in another cassette, they play the device, an hologram comes out, and we see the president and his collaborators working on something that never happened before, and their voices and everything are real, and also the cassette says the same thing: "President, I'm your guardian angel. Watch out, because the Bible Code is ready to be unfolded." The president is angry with the CIA guy, and he thinks they did something against him, and they said, "Look, we don't have this device. we don't even know what it is. This," and so they are confused. They feel like they are watched from somebody, and they don't know who it is. In this episode, we see Astolfo more involved, like in Stonehenge, and there is a new antagonist, which his name is Father Occultus, which is an excommunicated Catholic priest, who is the main opponent for Dr. Bible. In fact, this guy knew Dr. Bible on internet, like Banetti. They had heated debates, and he has hired from Astolfo to track down something very important, the eyes of God, which are the mean to open up totally the Bible code. And a race start between the Banettis and Dr. Bible on one side and occultists on another side to find those God's eyes, and they are mentioned in the Bible. It's not just my idea. And by that, they should be able to unveil the total Bible code, which is a divine device to see the past, the present, and the future, even contemporary, and so you could discover the mystery of the past and uncover the future, and so the Pope and the President of the United States, they feared that some guys, bad guys, could use the code to threaten, and also they would like to know about the future. I don't want to tell you more because the story starts from this point. I'm just reading, as always, what Michael Haddad wrote about this episode. Following in the footsteps of the Da Vinci Code and National Treasure, the story continually unfolds by employing already familiar icons as its puzzle components. Suspense is maintained throughout, and the lead characters make for engaging protagonists. Moreover, the tone is consistent and the ending delivers as promised. The implications of the eyes of God are enormous, and thus the stakes are high, creating an urgency not present in most suspense films. Result is a page turner that continually offers new twists as Act 2 unwinds. Story handles the basic easily, and pacing is excellent. As the characters are set up one by one, various threads are followed, and we never had time to get bored with any one character before we cut to someone else's thread. The threads overlap and interconnect frequently enough that they form a cohesive whole, just as the various alliances are formed. This is the nature of effective ensemble storytelling, that the benefits are gained from the variety of the many sub-stories, and yet they never feel disjointed, as they continually come together via the theme. I repeat, Stonehenge is now published and available on Barnes & Noble. Online is available on barnesandnobles.com, amazon.com, target.com, and on amazon.com you find also a blog